We manufacture the plastics components that go out to different business units. I'm able to work with individuals that have the mechanical capabilities of trying to fix things. And it's always been a thing of mine. I've always liked tinkering with things.
Bottles come into the machine, and I make sure that they have labels, make sure they have a print on them. I'm concerned about hospital supplies, so hospital care I care about.
I have responsibility with processing the payroll for hourly employee. I like working with people, and that's what I do in my position.
I'm a pharmacist here at CAPS. I work in the clean room and I will help supervise the techs and get the orders going. I do actually like what I do.
I work in the warehouse. I'm responsible for about 3 different sets of people. It's kind of exciting for me.
We're quality assurance. We make sure that good manufacturing practices are being followed. I really like quality. That's where I think I was meant to be.
Many of us, we could have gone to work for a variety of different companies. The people that work for Braun have made a conscious decision to work for a company that's providing life-saving technology every day.
On a daily basis, we produce 85 pumps a day. Once we get the parts out of the warehouse, everything is done out here in this area. We build up our sub-assemblies first. They then pass those over to a flow line. We then take those and bring them into a final assembly area, and we test it, and then the pump goes to QC, where they perform the final testing and inspection on the pump.
My day is really busy because I'm in charge of pulling parts for the service department so that they can repair the pumps here and then get them back out to the customers as quickly as possible.
I'm in charge of ensuring that we have enough contractors and employees.
CAPS is Central Admixture Pharmacy Services. We are a compounding pharmacy, so we make IV solutions.
You are here involved every day in building, testing a life-saving device. So it makes the importance of what we do so much more heightened. It tells us that what we do matters.
We have 1,400 people on site, about 700 operators. We recently had an English as a second language class, and there were 20 different languages spoken in the Allentown facility. Pretty remarkable.
We're responsible for releasing all products that are made and going to ship to customers. I'm responsible for filing a lot of the documentation.
There could be pharmacy products, could be pain control, balloon catheters, could be IV systems or our needle-free business units.
You kind of like have to all work together as a team because it's just not one person.
In Dominican Republic, Braun has like 1,300 employees, so I work with them trying to get what they need.
Raw material comes basically from Allentown. We do the assembly, the manual assembly operation, and then the product goes again to Allentown.
Braun para mí es una empresa que dedica horas, dedica mucho esfuerzo en tratar de salvar vidas, que eso es muy importante. Y gracias a Dios que contamos también con personas que van relacionados con este mismo fin.
I'm working in Excel overwrap. We load the bag in the tray, and then we check the bag so that our bag is a good quality.
My work is mostly like analytical chemistry, so we do our analysis, a lot of solutions.
It's a very rewarding feeling. We took a lot of hard work, a lot of heart went into making our products.
We operate as a team. We're making medical products, and with the medical products, they go out in the field to patients. And I was a patient.
It's amazing to see a critical care patient that's hooked up to 12 pumps manufactured in our Texas division, all running solutions or duplex products made in our California division, coupled with the devices we manufacture here in Allentown.
All of our facilities are linked together because together our products offer a full portfolio.
Creating the product and putting it together is important because each component of the IV set, for instance, has an integral part in having that whole part function correctly.
So here in Irvine, we manufacture the IV containers. In Pennsylvania, they injection mold components and devices. They ship them to Dominican Republic. Dominican Republic assembles the sets for a full IV set. In our Carrollton, Texas facility, they manufacture the IV pumps, so the electronic pumps. So with the 4 sites together, we are a full product line.
I haven't been in the hospital very often, but the first time I went in was for the birth of my daughter. And that's when I got to know firsthand Braun products. At that moment, I was working on an assembly line. You put your parts in the tray, and then the tray gets wrapped and sealed. It's almost like a Christmas present. You wrap it up, and when they told me I had to have an emergency C-section, they brought in an epidural kit, and it was a Braun kit. So it was a proud moment just to actually see it in the field being used, and then it was being used on me.
My husband suffered a heart attack. I will never forget that instance in the ER when he turned and looked and he saw the equipment that he had on, which was the Outlook, the IV tubing, the bags. He actually made a comment that he was so glad that he had Braun products in use on him.
My husband had cancer and he did pass away. We just wanted some more time, and he also used the product. He looked at me with his eyes, you know, like, is this okay? And I said, it's definitely okay. I talked to the nurse, I looked at everything, I said, our product's good. And I can even say to the nurse, that's from my work.
At 39 weeks, I went into the hospital and I was induced, and they had to hang an oxytocin bag. And sure enough, the oxytocin bag was made here at our facility. And I looked at the bag, I took a picture, I knew the exact tech that made it, I knew the pharmacist that checked it.
And I had twins, and they were premature. When I went down in the neonatal center, I saw that TPN has trophamine and a lot of other electrolytes. I know that's very safe, and I was very, very touched. Like, you know, as a parent, you worried, and especially when you have a 2-pounder baby and just very little, and you don't know what's going in. And my kids are safe, and matter of fact, today is their birthday. They're walking, running, talking. Whatever long hours I put here, I know it pays somebody's life. So it just makes me really work hard.
My mother contracted MRSA, one of the worst type of staph infections, and it was actually my father when he first told me, Carrie, you'll never guess what, your mom's on a Braun pump. So it's really special to be able to see those pumps being manufactured and to know that one of those pumps helped save my mom's life.
I was driving and I crashed with a big electric post. Everybody thought that I was dead. And I lost my daughter there. I had a daughter. I used to pick her up at her daycare. It does affect how I feel working here, because now I know the products that we make here at Braun, it has that purpose. That purpose is save life.
This past May, I was diagnosed with colon cancer. I had to go through chemo. My last treatment was this past January, so I'm 2 months cancer-free. Every time I did have to go to the hospital or to see my physician, there always was Braun product. That makes me feel great because I had a hand in that. I don't mean to get emotional.
When you're in a hospital environment and you look up and see the product that you know the people personally that made it, look at the lot number and see which lot it was, what line it was run on, and actually come back and say thank you to the folks that made it, it brings a whole different light to it.
Employees here are very proud to work here. They understand that what they do makes a difference.
Working at a place like this in this type of industry, you can really feel a sense of pride in the work that you do.
And if you look at an Excel bag, for example, and you look how clean and crisp a bag looks like that, you can see there's a lot of dedication, a lot of hard work went into it.
I feel very proud. I feel like I'm part of that big company that is working people around the world, even here in my country.
We are definitely putting together a life-saving device that is helping not just one person every day, but thousands of people every day.
We have family members, aunts, uncles, brothers, sisters.
I'll help the girls in the office, like, hey, you need me to do something, move a box? And they go, you like being here, don't you? And I go, yes, I love this place. This is my home, this is my family. This is what I have now, besides my 2 kids, is my work. And I look forward to coming every day.